Back to the little gardening show. We are going to harvest the microgreens tonight. I wanted to take you along for that. Again, these have been going a little over a week, and they're getting big. So we'll remove our little heat sink blocks here, and I did sample these this morning for breakfast, and I purposely did not add water today because I want these to be a little bit dry, like not completely saturated when I harvest them. That way they'll last longer. So I think we'll go ahead and do the radishes first. So get a little Rubbermaid container. We're gonna put them in. See if we can get the tripod going here. Oh my goodness. We should get a fair amount out of this. We may do sunflowers next. Once we get these going. These are probably our favorite. It's the broccoli and radishes here. So I've got just a kitchen knife. The tip's kind of broken on that, but it's sharp. Some people like to use scissors, which is fine. Though I guess the one drawback with using scissors to harvest the greens is that it crimps the stems, and so it could potentially cause them not to last as long as they would if you cut them with a knife. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go slow and kind of go at an angle here. And I've got my hand on them so that as I go, I can try to get. Maybe just grab a clump, cut until I feel that they're loose, and any kind of ones that are kind of bad, I just pull aside. One reason why I like these little 5x5 trays is because I can kind of rest the blade on the end. It's pretty easy to cut level or close to the base there. You can smell them as you cut. Yeah, but look at that. There's a few stragglers, and most of these are the red rainbow radishes, though there's a few green ones in there. So that's one container. Look at that. It's a nice full, a little over a quart So we'll go ahead and get our second one. Second container. Put that up here. We'll go ahead and start some little edge to expose the tray a little bit. I'm not pulling the greens at all. I'm just kind of letting the knife do the work, and then when I feel that they're kind of loose, I'll pull away. And there's some waste. The other thing is that we're not gonna wash these right now. We'll wash them maybe as we'll eat them, but they're pretty clean as is. Because again, I use the paper towel method, putting a little towelette on there rather than the pine sword. Now there's probably some seed husk that we'll pull out, but look at that, a full container here. You know, we'll eat these. It'll take us a while to eat all these greens. In fact, I may take some of these into work tomorrow as a sampler. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and bag these up. We're going to make room for the broccoli. And since I didn't water these, you know, like the tray was pretty dry this morning. These are fairly dry. Not bad at all. But I'm still going to stuff a paper towel in there. And what this is going to do is help keep these dry. So if there's any condensation in the bag, it'll help absorb it. I'm going to kind of press most of the air out of this bag. There we get a bag of rainbow radish microgreens. We'll go ahead and empty our Rubbermaid tray. Now we'll start working on the broccoli greens. Now these are smaller. They don't have as much mass in terms of the foliage. You know, these leaves are bigger on these. The stems are a little thicker. The broccoli is a little more delicate. So clean off the edge of my knife here. And we'll go ahead and start cutting away at our broccoli. And again, I'm just going to move my knife along until I feel that the greens are loose. Throw those down. And there's our broccoli. Go ahead and get our second tray here. And that's pretty much our broccoli greens there. Again, not as much mass as the radishes, but still a pretty good sizable chunk here. The other thing too, it seems like, if I store them, I've got them in that gallon bag there. These I might break up into a 2-quart size bag because they're a little damp. It seems like these were a little more dense. The goal is to hopefully keep these fresh, keep them from spoiling. So again, moisture and air are the two enemies of vegetables. Once they're harvested, like they'll tend to spoil faster. That's why vacuum packed foods last longer, because there's no air, or most of the air is out pretty much, so the food can't spoil. It doesn't spoil as fast. It stays fresher longer. And then your other enemy is moisture. If there's moisture, then the things tend to break down more easily. So I'm going to try to get these dry, again using a paper towel. And since these are relatively clean, we're not gonna wash them. We'll just wash them as we eat them, and kind of go from there. But super good, super nutritious. Some of these varieties, there's 4 to 40 times the nutrition than the full size equivalent, because everything's like consolidated. So each one of these plants has the potential of becoming a full broccoli plant. So you're basically getting all that kind of condensed. You're getting a lot of minerals, right? Vitamins and minerals. So anyway, we'll go ahead and pack these up and then put them in a refrigerator, and they should last for at least 7 days, and should be really good on like eggs and sandwiches, and just as a complement to pretty much anything we're eating. You can juice them. You can make smoothies out of them. You can eat them fresh. I'd say my favorite is probably the broccoli. It's got this little buttery. So anyway, hope everybody's doing well out there. Appreciate the prayers for my dad. He's still in the hospital, and remains to be seen when he'll be getting home. But Lord willing, he'll heal up and be able to do pretty much all the things he's used to doing, maybe just a little differently, or maybe a little more in moderation. So appreciate the prayers, and hope everything's going well. And I guess that's it for now. Until next time, happy gardening.